What a do, players and trainers. It is your boy, the Blazing Squid, and we're back. As you guys can see, a title of PGL and the Toronto Totodiles. Squid, are you coming back for an NU Cup? No, we're not coming back for an NU Cup. We are coming back for the revamped Season 1 of PGL. I'm super excited to be invited to come back to such... was such an awesome ride, to tell you guys the truth. It was an awesome ride. You guys know we went 8-0. Super happy about that. I'm hoping I don't go undefeated again. Undefeated is as nice as it is. It's too much pressure and all that. But kind of draft analysis of the team we kind of drafted here, and as I'm looking over the tiers, I noticed there's a few hidden gems and stuff like that, and I go right off the bat. And as for my first pick, I go ahead and I pick up Zydog. Heads up, I'm only going to be on this side of the lighting because as soon as I go on this side, I get so much darker, and I'm not that dark, so we'll just stay right here in the middle. But I want to say thank you to any coaches watching this right now. Along with being invited back, I also let my best, I almost said best friend. You guys can't say best friends. Two very good friends of me. I guess you can't say best friends. Okay, two best friends of mine. Brennan, I did ask him if he wanted to come back. Unfortunately, he had schoolwork and stuff like that. With the timing of the league, it wasn't just gonna work out. Miraculously enough, he has time, and unfortunately, a coach was not gonna no longer be able to play through. So Thumbrella 2 has rejoined us in the, I almost said NU, but it's Season 1 of PGL. I'm super excited about that. I love, especially with TOTPG members, when they join me in other leagues and we can show off what we got and have fun with it. It's amazing. And along with that, I also invited Jetman99. Unfortunately, when they were doing the coaches, he got in as a sub, but as soon as someone dropped, I was like, yo, Jesse, let's get you in. We thought we worked it out. I think he was probably first in the waiting list, and bam, Jesse came in. So Jetman99 will also be joining us in this run. I'm super excited, guys. So I picked up first round Zydog. I think this guy is a tier 2 potential, and he was in tier 4. I had to go ahead and pick it. Players told me, coaches, players and trainers, you guys know my intro. They told me, you could have saved Zydog for the end. Like, you could have saved it for like towards the middle. You could have saved it towards, I don't know, maybe 3rd, 4th pick. It's 11 picks overall, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11 picks. It's 11 picks. It's a free crystal draft. So yeah, they told me you could have picked Zygarde towards the end, and I kind of felt a bit mocked, but probably not mocked. They were just trying to, like, maybe they felt like I could have gone for something higher. And I understand going for high tier picks are awesome and stuff, but it's just not my play style. I like to have a little bit of more fun, and then when it comes to tier 1 mods, I'll just pick whatever's left over. Like, I'd rather try something that's low and has potential. And I'm rambling, and I'm stop rambling. But Zydog, Zydog base 115 in speed. Actually, let me open up the PGL account so that way I have everything that I do need in case I want to talk stats. Base 100 in attack, special, the other one's like, I think special defense is like 85 and stuff like that. But it gets 1,000 arrows, and with 1,000 arrows, nothing's immune to it. We hit everything. It's probably the best Rotom check, so I love it. I love Zydog. I've never used Zydog. I've used Zygarde, but never Zydog, so I'm super excited about that. And then to go along with Zydog, I'm thinking, okay, I want a solid Mega. And I'm kind of looking over, and I see another hidden gem, in my opinion. You guys can say the contrary. And I see Torkoal. I'm like, oh shoot, Torkoal. And I've always wanted to use Houndoom. If I can try to get Torkoal and Houndoom as soon as possible, better yet. So the next time it comes around, I do draft Torkoal. So I draft Torkoal in the off chance that by this round, everyone was already picking their Megas. So everyone was picking their Megas, and I was like, great, that's cool. So as soon as I saw Jesse misspell Franklin, Oh my god, it's fine, Jetman. Hopefully I don't bring Franlin. So I did bring... That's so funny. So Franlin... Tier 5, man, Drought, and if I can get Hundu, that would be amazing by this turn, as I was mentioning. So I guess like most players, like probably I would say about 80% of the coaches picked tier 1 mons first round, and then when it came to the second round, they were picking their megas, and I was like, okay. As soon as I saw none of these teams were very, very compatible with Torkoal, I was like, okay, I'll take Torkoal now. And then when it comes back around, because I was like 4 pick, so it was, and it's the snake thingy. It would come back to me in a few turns. So I picked up Torkoal, and as soon as it came back around, I picked up Hundu. A dynamic duel, in my opinion. Solar power, and then you got like Fire Blast and the Sun. It just hits so hard. So that's why I picked up Hundu. Next time around, Firestorm. Look at that, man, is looking crispy, super dope. Torkoal's stats overall, let me just kind of jump back into that. It's kind of I'm really only gonna be using Drought unless I need a counter. But like HP is 70, attack is 85, defense 140, special attack 85. Excuse me, special defense 70, and speed is like 20. And overall, it's not a terrible mod, but it's okay. Like, it's a spitter and it's a rock setter, so I'll take that any day. And then Hundoom has Sucker Punch for priority, but Hundoom is such an awesome mod. 115 base speed, and then special attack is 140. Everything else is 90 round out. Such a HP, it's a 75. But can we talk about that speed and that special attack, like 140, and then you have solar power, and then you got a fire move in the sun. It's ridiculous. It's stab in the sun. I'm gonna be enjoying this mod. And now with those 2 picks, I've already picked up 2 115 tiers mods, which is amazing. It's spectacular. It's gonna put in work. So super excited about that. I feel like I'm going quick, but I'm not going that quick. Hundoom, I've never really used it before, have I? Have I ever drafted it? I don't think so. More. So it's gonna be fun. Actually, I'm not speeding. I just don't have much to say, except this team is power so far. So as you guys also like to know, I usually like to. So I've already picked up a tier 4, a tier L, and the tier is you get a tier 1 mod, you get a tier 2 mod, you get 2 tier 3 mods, a tier 4 mod, and a tier 5, and then 4 a mega and 4 free agencies picks, and with a total of 400 points. And I think tier 1's like minus 180, tier 2 120, tier 3 100, and then it goes down to like 60-40, I believe, more or less. With this, I already picked up my tier 1, and I picked up my tier 5 in that retrospect. Hidden gems, in my opinion, so no one had to take them later. And by this turn, everyone's already picking their megas, everyone's picking their tier 1s, picking their tier 2s. So as it kind of dwindles down, I can see what fits best my team, and then I'll draft it later on. But next up, I don't know what it is. But I see I have a fire, so I'm probably looking for like a water grass fire core, a water grass fire grass core, fire water grass core. There you go, fire water grass core. I'm trying to look. What weaknesses do I have in common? Zydog is weak to ice, and it's weak to fairy, and weak to dragon. Cool. What can I draft that would resist all that? You're probably thinking, yo, draft. I don't know who you're thinking. I know who I'm thinking. But with that retrospect, I really wanted to pair something that would go very well hands in hands with Mega Hundoom in that retrospect. So Hundoom is weak to ground, weak to rock, weak to fighting, weak to there's one more. Fighting, ground, rock, and water. So those are, and then there was one mod that covers those 3 very well, and that was see, I'm already jumping ahead of myself. Okay, no. So I just wanted to draft something that was bulky, that would help out my fighting weakness, and would help out my ground weakness. And so fighting and ground weakness, it gives me immunity. It's very, very bulky. You can run either physically defensive or specially defensive. I did have this thing in NU. It was very, very fun to use. It was a very great support mod. As if I could put it into words, yeah, his guy is very, very supportive. You can make it offensive when you want it to be. It's a great pivotal mod. I think it's U-turn. Like, if you look at its stats, it's just, I know it's HP like probably space 75, but defenses are 130, 130, HP 75, and the speed is 95. I think that's phenomenal. 95 in speed, that's amazing. Yeah, but special attack and attack are not the greatest, 75, but it's okay. This guy's a support mod, as I was mentioning, and he made me go undefeated in the regular season for NU. So I think this guy can do it again. It's another rock setter. I think rocks are crucial when it comes to league formats. You always need a rock setter in some sense. But when it comes to stab and stuff like that, this guy, he's going to do the work to potentially scout. You know, if I ever need a death fodder or something like that, this thing also gets momentum. Like, you never know what you can do with this thing. Is it going to be, you just never know. It might be like screens, it might be rocks, it might be even offensive. I've ran Calm Mind sets, and they put in work. They put in work. Check out that week at Battle Brendan in NU. Okay, so looking at this thing, team is looking very, very solid. We have so when you look at my weaknesses, Zygarde is weak to Fairy, Ice, covered with Torkoal. Dragon, I don't have a Dragon resist yet, so Dragon is going to be a huge problem on my team. Eventually, we'll draft a Fairy type for that. Torkoal's weak to Water, weak to Ground, Rock as well. I think it's just those three. Houndoom, same case, except it has a fighting weakness as well. And then Uxie helps out with most of that. So I just have a real rock weakness. And that's fine though, but hopefully Zygarde can take those hits. But since I have Uxie, I know Uxie will be able to take it. I think I can handle rock types very, very well. Maybe I can't. I don't know. Who knows? So then next up, looking at this guy, I know we're weak to Dark, we're weak to Ghost, and we're weak to Bug. But Bug is handled very, very well with Torkoal. Even with that retrospect, I think I still needed to back up my fire core a little bit more, so I do draft the Green Arrow, which is somewhat a better check than Whoopsie, because I was immune to the fighting. I resist the water, and I resist the ground. I do not resist the rock, but that's fine. I've never used Decidueye. I'm really excited. I know Sinister Arrow prevents your opponent from swapping out, so maybe like a red card thing would be amazing. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe when the season comes along, we'll try it out. It'll be actually really, really fun. But yeah, Sinister Arrow, this thing gets Baton Pass, gets U-turn. You can name it. You name it, this guy gets it. It gets Swords Dance, it has priority with Sucker Punch, gets Stab, Leaf Blade. I really don't know what this thing does. Stats overall though, let me see. If I had to look at the Decidueye stats, maybe it's mediocre, who knows. HP is 78, attack is 107, special attack is 100, defense is 75, special defense is 100, and speed is 70. Actually, the speed is very, very well. It's very good, actually. I like it. I like it. Long reach. What does long reach do? I don't know. We'll probably just be doing overgrowth. I thought, does long reach do an item? Oh, the comment section below can let me know. Alright, so we have a water grass, we have a fire grass core. I do need a water type. So throughout like the whole process, Manaphy's still open. Manaphy's still open. Do I draft Manaphy? Not just yet. Next up, our boy Staraptor from season 1 of LDL. I had to get him. I saw it was the 6th round. Nobody had taken Staraptor. I said, gimme now. Yes, we have 2 rock weaknesses. I know. I just needed Staraptor. I really, really needed Stargirl here. Oh, my bad. I didn't go over the nicknames. Franlin, Crypto, Firestorm, Whoopsie for the Uxie. I love that saying that. Whoopsie for the Uxie. Green Arrow for the Decidueye, and now Stargirl. Yes, I have a lot of DC universe references, but that's cool. And Staraptor gets quick attack. The Reckless, Banded Reckless is just OP. Banded Reckless, I think everything is 2-shot. Like, if you don't have Brave Bird, it gets Brave Bird, it gets Double Edge, it gets Close Combat, it gets U-Turn, it gets Quick Attack. Excuse me. It gets so many moves, and I love it. I love Brave Bird. I love Staraptor. I think it's just a great mon. You can Choice Scarf it, you can Band it, you can Expert Belt it, you can Focus Sash it. Who knows? We'll probably find out throughout the season. Have to draft it. It's amazing. It's amazing, amazing. How many times did I say amazing? That's fine. Okay. Yeah, Stargirl. It gets Defog as well. It gets Roost. I can Tailwind. It's another offensive supporting mod. It's like a Crobat, but not a Crobat. Because Crobat is slightly better. Because it's faster. But still, this thing can wreck Crobat. While Crobat can maybe wreck me. Oh yeah, but if I don't want to run Reckless, this thing also gets Intimidate. So, yeah, I might be weak to rocks, but I can get an Intimidate off. Who knows? Unless it's special, then I'm wrecked. Or if it's special, then I don't know. As long as Crypto is around, I think I can handle rock types. Maybe I should start. Wow, okay. Now that I look at my team, I realize how weak I am to rocks. Okay, we're gonna have to do something about that. We're gonna have to do some free agency transactions. Okay, so around this time as well, we're eyeing 2 mods, especially. We're eyeing Manaphy and we're eyeing Conkeldurr. We're hoping these 2 can come back to me. I was half asleep, I think. Half asleep. But I did need to pick up Diancie. I always draft Diancie. I need that base 150 in defense. I don't care how I do it. This is another great mod to help me out with the rock weaknesses. My goodness. Sorry. Alright, so with this thing, it's going to help me out because it's super bulky. It's another rock setter. It's another cleric mod. I love just drafting and having Diancie. I really do. It's probably my mascot, as most people say, and that's Harphilia from Lucy Harphilia Fairy Tale. Yeah, but this thing gets Moonblast. This thing gets Diamond Storm, probably one of the most OP moves in the game. But yeah, Diamond Storm, and Moonblast are amazing. Huge coverage. But yeah, I think this thing is amazing when it comes to rock types. It's neutral, yes, but it can handle it. It is another ground weakness, so it's going to be something we have to deal with, and it's another water weakness. But as you guys can see, it's a ground and water weakness, but it pairs very well with the Green Arrow, where Green Arrow is weak to fire. Wow, fire, flying, Harphilia handles that all. I think, yeah, I'm not so afraid of rock types because rocks are very limited when it comes to players. I mean, mons, very good mons that have rocks. It's limited. Okay, can I stop disclosing my team's weaknesses? Okay, so Harphilia. I was like, yes. Okay, so I got about 4 picks left. I'm gonna go Manaphy this turn, and Sin X realize, what? Never get his name right. The rival, because he is also a Toronto team. The Toronto Tantrums goes ahead and picks up Manaphy, and I'm just devastated. I'm like, okay, wow, that kind of really throws a loop in my hole. It's okay, we'll bounce back. I also wanted Conkeldurr. That was also taken from me, as you guys may or may not know. Fighting was just rock, so I was like, alright, I'll just pick up Conkeldurr. I got him in LDL, why not? That got sniped by the Orlando Magikarps, so great. I had to kind of settle, and I didn't settle for like anything bad, and I'm actually, I jumped ahead of myself. I should have looked these slides. Okay, no, I need an electric type. I'm eyeing Jolteon. It's in tier 3. I'm eyeing, but if I do go lower, a lower electric type, I can preserve more points. I've already used up all my regular spots, so it's all about points now. And if I preserve lower tier mods, I can get higher tier mods to pair up with my team. So I'm just gonna draft Killer Frost, the Rotom Frost. Killer Frost, Rotom Frost. See what I did there? Okay, so yeah, Killer Frost, man. It's Stab Ice and Stab Electric. Never used it before, but it's not a bad mod. Like, if I can somehow get Hail up with this team, I don't know how, I can land Blizzards for days. I don't have to click Blizzard every single time. Who knows, maybe my luck will be better this season and I can land a few Blizzards. But yeah, this thing gets defog as well. I can set up screens, I can Will-O-Wisp, I can Pain Split. Rotom does Rotom things. Rotom is probably one of the most... what am I looking for? It's one of the best, one of the better mods to have in League format. Rotom is one of those. Gives me an electric resist when I only have one electric. Okay, that's why. It goes very, very well. Staraptor, I know it is another rock weakness, but it does resist the electric weakness and the ice weakness. So that's very, very awesome. I can bring in a water move and get a nice electric move off. All that fun stuff. And once again, guys, remember, it's a free Zixel grab, free Z-Crystal. I can just click Z Blizzard and guarantee not missing. So keep that in mind. And as I was mentioning, this is where we settle for less and pick up our fighting type. Maybe this is where Conkeldurr actually goes. I really wanted Jolteon. Man, Jolteon was still around, and this is round, what, 8? I was like, wow, but Jolteon is awesome. It's a tier 3, so it would kind of cost us points, and then I'll have to settle for another tier 3 instead of going for a tier 2 and a tier 1. Actually, I haven't even picked up my tier 1 here. So I still have 2 tier 1s. Unless I picked up Jolteon, then I would have 1 tier 1, but 2 tier 2s. But I said I'd rather have 2 tier 1s and 1 tier 2. By this point of the match, this point of the draft, picking, whatever you call it, rounds, there was only like 3 by the time it got to me, like towards the end. There was like 3 or 4. I remember there was Terrakion, there was Azumarill, and there was Scizor. I was eyeing Scizor. I looked at most teams, everyone had like a bug type, so I thought nobody would draft it, or a steel type. I think I was looking more to the steel end. Everyone had a steel type already, so I said Scizor might be safe. And as far as water types, mostly everyone already had a water type, so I said maybe Azumarill, since Manaphy's already taken, can also be okay for me to pick up. And it was. Okay, so I'm like dying. Yeah, so after Rotom, I go ahead and I pick up Buzzwole Bane. I wanted a fighting type that was very, very strong. This thing has ridiculous Rotom stats. You guys know them. They're 107 all around. Staraptor is like 120 in attack and 100 in speed. Yeah, defenses are okay. That's fine. But yeah, I go ahead and pick up Buzzwole. What are Buzzwole's stats? I think it's like 137 in attack and defense, which is ridiculous. That's super, super high. That's awesome. So I can know on the physical side, I can take rock moves. On the special side, not so much. It's like probably in the 50s that its special defenses at, stuff like that. That's fine. Buzzwole still, like, man, Buzzwole's awesome. I probably used it once before in Draft League. It wasn't my brother. Probably my brother used it. My brother always drafts it. But yeah, I've never really used it. I really would like it. It's tier 2 for a reason, like, because it's that. The Beast Boost. Beast Boost mons are incredibly awesome. They're very, very, like, oof, you know, very strong. It's 139 in attack, 139 in defense, 79 in speed, so that's solid. And then 107 in HP. So yeah, I can't get Conti so I got this thing. Think it's gonna put in work. I really like it. And then next up, like really all I got left are a tier 1 and a tier 1 for my free agency. I could, like, you know, say, hey, I don't need 180 points to pick up tier 5, but I don't see the logic in that. And I'm gonna pick up Bugs Bunny, the Azumarill. Jetman 99 is very, very angry. I did pick up this mon, because it's like potentially very, very up there for him, and it's a close mascot. This thing gets thick fat, so I resist ice and fire moves, and I already naturally resist that, so that's awesome. This thing gets huge power. So a Belly Dream, remember, Z crystals are open. I can do Z Belly Jump. Aqua Jet through somebody's team. And it also gets Sap Slipper. It's just really, those 3 abilities are amazing on this mod. Wouldn't change it for anything. So super, super excited to have this guy on our team. See what it could do. I think even though Manaphy is slightly better, Azumarill can just do as well. Like, it can just get the job done as well. It's not as fast and whatnot, but it's okay. Like, slowest team, the slowest thing right now I have is like 20 in base speed, and after that it comes down to 50, okay, and then 70. But overall, it's pretty fast team, and I have a couple of Trick Room users, so if I ever need to, we have that. And then, last but not least, Scizor for last turn, man. Like, as we were mentioning, so I do have 4 mons that are weak to rock, but I have a lot of neutral hits. So overall, like, I can bring in anything else, and one resist, and a whole bunch of neutral hits. I can really pull through. Yeah, Scizor last turn. Scizor going last turn, I think, is kind of a steal. Scizor is such an amazing mon. It's such. Right now we're seeing what Brennan's doing with it in LDL, and it's amazing. It's I've never really used Scizor. I've never drafted it, but I'm really Ferrari. That's what Brennan calls his. I had to call it as well. Really excited to have it on my team. Should be so, man. But guys, ladies and gentlemen, that is my team. I know this is Saturday. This is going up. I'm super, super late and behind. I'm sorry. But week 1 will be dropping tomorrow. Check it out, guys. A whole bunch of love to Professor Zabi and the Chicago Blues, and then after that we will be up against the Iowa Hawluchas. But with that, guys said, you guys are amazing. Stay blazing. If you're here from PGL, give a like down below, comment, I don't know, coaches. It's gonna be a fun season. I'm gonna try to bring the heat. I'm gonna try. You guys are amazing. Stay blazing. Squid out. Peace.